জন্ম আমেরিকাতে, কিন্তু ভালোবেসে ভারতবর্ষে। ভারতবর্ষের থেকেও বাংলাতে কাজ শুরু করেছেন তিনি অ্যালেক্স ও নীল। আজকে তার ছবি গোলন্দাজ মুক্তি পেল। দেবের অপোজিটে, যদিও ভিলেনের চরিত্রে সম্ভবত, যদিও আমরা ছবিটা দেখিনি এখনও, মানুষটা কিন্তু একদমই ভিলেন নয়, অতীব ভালো মানুষ। তিনি অ্যালেক্স ও নীল, আমাদের এই মুহূর্তে আনন্দ সংবাদ লাইভের আড্ডায়। অ্যালেক্স, ওয়েলকাম টু আর Anando Sangbad Live YouTube channel and web portal. How was your journey from America to India?
First of all, thank you very much, Namaskar, and happy Durga Puja to all of you. It's so wonderful to be here, and I really appreciate spending this time with you, talking about, obviously, Golondaaj, but also my journey. It's been a long one. It's been an interesting one. I first came to India, I think, in 2005, a very long time ago, and my first films released in India in 2007, which was Cheeni Kum. People always remember Cheeni Kum. It was such a sweet film, and it was an incredible privilege to have had my first film and my first role be with Amitabh Bachchan. He's a superstar all over the world. So I'm incredibly grateful for having had that introduction. But my first Bengali film was actually Yeti Obhijaan, with Srijit Mukherjee, exactly. But I'd also been to Kolkata a number of times before that for shooting my Hindi project, Chittagong, which is by Beiro Bratapain, who's an amazing director. Sonali Bose, who also worked on Chittagong, has gone on to make fantastic things in Hollywood as well as here in India. And then after Chittagong, which had such an amazing cast, Manoj Bajpayee, Nawazuddin Siddiqui, Rajkumar Rao, Rajkumar and I did Bose Dead or Alive, which is a story, obviously, that's very important for West Bengal and the entire country, for alt Balaji. And then finally, in 2017, Yeti Obhijaan, which was my introduction to Bengali cinema with Prasenjit Chatterjee, the Amitabh Bachchan of Tollywood, which is phenomenal. And then here we are talking about Golondaaj. Obviously, so many other films and series in Hindi and English and Tamil and other languages. Even the phenomenal series Aarya with West Bengal's very own Miss Universe, Sushmita Sen. What an amazing woman, and what a wonderful performance. So my connection to West Bengal is far stronger than just a couple of films. I've been coming here and enjoying the city and falling in love with West Bengal for many, many years.
What is the thing attract you to start career in India? Or what is the particular thing?
I think India chose me more than me choosing India with regards to my film career. But I was traveling a lot in around 2003, 2004. I was living in India and South Africa and the Philippines, as well as the UK and the US. And I had a decision to make when I left my career at that time, because that was in marketing. It was a corporate career, very different from what I'm doing now. I was an actor in the US before that, but for a few years, I was working in marketing. And when I left that position, I'd already done a few films. I'd done Nach Baliye, which was an incredible experience, incredibly difficult experience. I'm not a very good dancer, between you and me. We don't have to tell anyone about that.
But a huge popular show.
It was a hugely popular show. I only wish I was a better dancer, but I'm very thankful for that opportunity because it introduced me to all of India, and it was really a challenge, but one that I look back on as a really wonderful introduction to Indian dance and also Indian audiences. So when I left my last career, I had a decision to make. Where do I want to live and what do I want to do? And I had found such joy in India. I had connected with people so deeply in India that I couldn't think of living anywhere else. I made Mumbai my home, and Kolkata is also one of my homes by now.
And Kolkata is also city of joy.
It is the city of joy, and I think that Kolkata has given me so much joy. You know, I don't know if you're aware, but we were promoting Golondaaj 2 days ago, and we played a friendly football match with some of the most incredible players that have ever set foot on the football pitch here in West Bengal. And I was playing with Dave as well, and he was on my team, which is not the way it is in the film, but Dave and I were on the same team, and it felt so incredible to be included in such a way, to be appreciated in such a way. And I even scored a goal, and it felt amazing. It was one of the most memorable football matches of my life, and it truly is, for me, the city of joy.
Experience with Dev. Dev is the superstar of Tollywood film in Golondaaj.
I am so spoiled. I have had the opportunity to work with Prasenjit Chatterjee, to work with Srijit Mukherjee, to work with Dhruv Banerjee, to work with Soumik Holder, the DOP of Bose Yeti Obhijaan and Golondaaj, and to work with Dev Adhikari. I couldn't ask for more. These are some of the best, most artistic, kindest, most professional people, not only in West Bengal, but truly in all of India and perhaps the world. So spoiled, really. If you had asked me to sit down and make a list of people I want to work with, they would be up there. And I feel so fortunate.
Have you done also in South Indian film also?
I have. I've worked with Mammootty in Malayalam. I've worked with Amy Jackson and Aarya in Tamil. I've had the opportunity to work in most industries in India, but I truly do feel at home, and I feel blessed, and I feel included and appreciated here, and I look forward to doing more and more work here. But you asked about Dave. One thing I want to say about Dave is that, yes, he's a star. Absolutely, superstar. But to me, I know him as a friend, and I know him as a co-actor, and he puts his acting, his craft, and his friendship far above stardom. And to me, that's what's important, because you spend so much time with people making a movie that you forge a bond, a very strong bond. And that's only possible if people put friendship and they put professionalism and they put their acting craft above stardom. Some people get caught up in stardom, and that can be a bit difficult to work with, but that's not Dave, and that's not Prasenjit. To this day, Prasenjit and I are still in touch, and that's wonderful. And Srijit, of course, we worked on 3 projects together. We haven't talked about Rekha, but Rekha was an amazing experience with Badon as well. That was for Hoi Choi. So I found such wonderful friendships here, and really, Dave is a phenomenal guy and an excellent actor. And it's such a privilege to share the screen with him in this very meaningful and memorable film.
You are also a good singer. Have you get any offer to sing a song for Bengali or any Indian film?
I would love to. I sang with Sushmita Sen in Aarya when we were not shooting. I did play some of my music for her before I even released it. But I've been able to, by this point, release 3 singles, Still on My Mind in English, 20 Days in English, and a Bhagavad Gita song. Yeah, which is in Sanskrit. And I'm just as proud of a Bhagavad Gita song as I am of the other 2. And I've received so much appreciation for all 3, especially from West Bengal. So thank you to the people that have appreciated my music here and my music videos. If you haven't seen them, they're on Alexx O'Nell Music on YouTube, the music videos. They also star Shama Sikandar, the amazingly beautiful Shama Sikandar. And they're on all the streaming platforms worldwide. But I'm really grateful to the people of West Bengal. I think because the people of West Bengal have an innate appreciation for the arts. It's a very artistic people here in Kolkata, in West Bengal, in Shanti Niketan, where I had the opportunity to see where Tagore lived.
Have you gone Shanti Niketan?
I have. In fact, we shot. We haven't talked about it, but Ek Je Chilo Raja, Srijit Mukherjee is a friend. He's my director, but he's also a friend, and he invited me to come and shoot a couple of days on Ek Je Chilo Raja. So I'm there for a moment. So I got to see Shanti Niketan. I got to walk around and enjoy it and behold the places where Tagore lived, and that was really a privilege. But it speaks to the fact that Bengalis are an artistic people, and for an artist to be appreciated by artistic people is really it's a compliment. So thank you to everyone that has appreciated my music. I sincerely mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Have you any Rabindranath Tagore?
Have I read any?
Novel or short story? Any?
I'm familiar with some of his work. In fact, I did a film called I'm sorry, I'm blanking for a moment. Called Dr. Rakhmabai. It's a film with Tanishta Chatterjee. It's in Marathi. Tanishta is amazingly versatile. She can work in any language, and she does a fabulous job. And in that film, she quotes Tagore, and it's very beautiful. So when that film does come out, do check it out. But obviously, Tagore is world-renowned for being an amazing poet and author. So to be in his home state is always a privilege.
What is the most beautiful thing love about Kolkata?
The people. The most beautiful thing about Kolkata is the people, and I could talk about. We're here on Park Street. We're right near Victoria Monument, where Victoria Memorial, where we shot the other day with a wonderful photographer and took wonderful pictures near the horses in front of the monument, and the architecture is amazing. The food is amazing. The desserts are even more amazing. But really, it's the people. And it's the people for whom we made this movie. This is our Pujo gift to the people of West Bengal, and I do hope that they'll enjoy it. The people are why I keep coming back to West Bengal and Kolkata.
Will you see Durga Pujo?
Will I see Durga? Of course, I'm here not only for the release of Golondaaj, but obviously to go and see some pandalas, and obviously to enjoy the desserts. I keep coming back to it, but enjoying the desserts is something that me and my team are very excited about, and we've been having a little too much of Bengali sweets every day.
Your upcoming project?
I've got quite a few. Probably the most interesting to me, to be honest, is Fire Away. That is my next song and music video that I'll be releasing very soon. And we'll get in touch, and I will play it acoustic and live for you so that your audience can hear it. But also films. I'm working on The Battle of Bhima Koregaon. That is with myself and Arjun Rampal. I have a Amazon Prime series that's releasing in December. They haven't announced it yet, so I can't tell you too much about it, but I'm super excited about that. I'm continuing to shoot another Amazon Prime series. I love OTT. I think OTT has revolutionized the way that we create. It doesn't take the place of film, but it's a wonderful thing for an actor and writers and audiences, of course. And Rani Rani Rani. That's my second film with Tanishta Chatterjee. That's in Hindi. That's premiering at the New York Film Festival and the Dallas Film Festival in the US right now. So there's a lot of things to talk about, but theaters are just opening now. So people, I think, are waiting and watching to see what happens. In Maharashtra, I believe theaters open on the 22nd. So my Hindi projects and English Hindi projects are still waiting to see what happens. I'm so glad that theaters are open here in West Bengal, and I'm so glad that people can experience Golondaaj the way that it's supposed to be experienced, on the big screen. This is a big screen film, and I'm so glad to be here, and I'm so excited.
And first day, first show is houseful in London.
It's houseful, and I'm so excited that I have a ticket, because I think it'd be hard for me to get one if I didn't already have one. So if you haven't booked your ticket, go get a ticket for Golondaaj because they're sold out. I am so excited because I also haven't been to a movie since Roohi. I had Roohi release between the first and the second wave of the pandemic. We released in Mumbai. Theaters were open for 1 month. And my film Roohi with Rajkumar Rao and Varun Sharma and Janvi Kapoor, we were lucky to have a release moment then. I haven't been to a theater since then. So I am as excited as everyone else to finally be in the theaters, watching a film on the big screen and feeling that energy of the audience, the fear, the laughter, the gasps, the tension. I'm really looking forward to it. And it's happening tonight. I'm so excited.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
আমরা কথা বললাম অ্যালেক্সের সঙ্গে মানুষটা কিন্তু অতি ভদ্র এবং যদিও গোলন্দাজে তাকে সম্পূর্ণ অন্যরকম চরিত্রে দেখা যাবে এবং আমরা কথা বললাম একদম আড্ডার মুডে এবং তার আশা করব শুধু বাংলা নয় সর্বভারতীয় ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজে তার বহু ছবি মুক্তি পাবে এবং মিউজিকেও তিনি বাঙালি তথা ভারতের মন জয় করবেন। আমাদেরকে সময় দেওয়ার জন্য অ্যালেক্সকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ।
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
Namaskar.